your Bulletin News. My name is Creighton.
And I'm Fatima.
We are glad you can join us for today's news. Today is Monday, December 13th. Now please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Now please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Now for today's headlines. Final exam December 16 and 17. December 16, you'll have finals for periods 1 through 4. December 17, you'll have finals for periods 5 through 8. Here are some tips to help you for finals. To begin with, try to sleep early these days to get a good night's sleep. Eat a good breakfast and come on time for school. Study what your teacher teaches you and pay attention to the reviews you do. And do the strategies you have learned. These tips do work, so I suggest you use them. Good luck!
It's that time of the year. Let's go, baby! Christmas break starts Friday afternoon, December 17th for 2 weeks. Early release December 16th and 17th at 12:30 p.m. Make sure someone can pick you up for early release on those 2 days.
Good morning, Bulldogs! Today I will talk to you about the dangers of sharing passwords, phones, and other devices. You should not share devices or passwords with anyone because you could lose ownership to your accounts and hackers might do bad things under your name. Also, we should be aware that when we share passwords and devices to others, we are giving them permission to send their posts for any app on our device, making it look like we were the ones who did it, which is not safe. So let's not share phones with anybody.
We've got a special treat for you in sports this week. Our cheerleaders and diamond dancers performed amazingly at the games on December 2nd. Let's have a peek.
Hey Bulldogs! The basketball scores are in for December 2nd's games. The girls played against Weatherford Hall. 7th grade B team won 15-12. 8th grade C team won 17-15. And 8th grade A team won 42-17. But sadly, some of our teams didn't win. But next time, they surely will. Now here are the boys' basketball scores from Thursday, December 2nd's game against Weatherford Hall. 8th grade B team won 34-11. And 8th grade A team won 53-16. Well, Bulldogs, looks like those are all the scores for this week. And the next game will be today. The girls will play against Burleson Hughes at home, and the boys will play against Burleson Hughes away. Games will begin at 5 p.m. Have a good day, Bulldogs! Alright, today we're going to going to be interviewing some parents about the exhibits here. Take a look, guys. So,
Todd. Yes, sir.
so Mr. Bishop, how do you feel about the students that made these? Do you think they did a pretty good job?
And most of everything I've seen in here is pretty darn good. So pretty creative.
That's the reason why it's so amazing and creative.
But like the machine down here that they're trying to get to knock down the book. There's a lot of engineering that goes into that. So pretty good. And I haven't figured out what's going on with the socks and the boots, but I'm gonna ask somebody about those and get them to explain it to me.
Do you think the kids, are you proud of the kids for doing an amazing job on all these projects?
Absolutely. Anytime you create something and present it, you gotta be proud of it.
Okay, thank you for answering our question, Mr. Bishop.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me.
Have a good day. Okay, I would like to ask you a few questions. Alright, so what do you feel, how do you feel about like the popcorn? Was it really good?
Yes, the popcorn was very good. I had white cheddar that you referred to, and it was delicious.
How do you feel, like how much of a good job do you think the students did today?
I'm very proud of each and every one of you all. Y'all did a wonderful job.
Well, thank you. Awesome. How do you think the creativity that the students used today was very good?
I will give it a 10. Y'all did an amazing job, very creative and unique.
Thank you. Thank you for answering our questions. That wasn't me.
You're very welcome.
Have a good day, man. So, Dr. Boone, can I ask you a few questions?
Absolutely.
All right. How do you feel about the work that the students did?
I am so proud of the work that the students have done. Look at all these great projects just over here, the creativity that it shows that our students are capable of. I am so excited. There are so many other projects that the students have done, and it's just great to see how much work our kids go into the things that they do and how creative they are.
I agree. How much imagination do you think they used to make these amazing projects, and how much work they had to put into them?
You know what? I think they're so creative that it just comes naturally for them. I don't think they had to put too much imagination into it. I think they just, when they were given the time, they just came up with these great projects. And so I honestly don't believe that it's difficult for them. I think it's just already at work up there all the time.
Do you think the students had fun when they did this? I think they did.
I think they did, because who would not have fun doing something like this? Now, everybody wants to shoot paper, and so such a great idea.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I think that they had a great time doing things like that, because all those things, although it's engineering and a lot of great work into it, it's still having fun. And I think that's what our students like to do, is have fun.
Well, I agree with you a lot, Dr. Boone. Thank you for answering our questions.
Absolutely, sir.
Have a good day.
You have a great night as well.
This week's Teacher Spotlight is our fantastic 8th grade science teachers, Miss Anderson. Here with the interview is my best pal, Ashton.
This week's Teacher Spotlight is Miss Anderson, and she is one of our 8th grade science teachers. Thanks for taking your time to have an interview with us. So, Miss Anderson, what do you do when you're bored at home?
Well, I mean, I am a mom, but when I don't have anything to do with the kids or they're doing their own thing, I have to admit I love watching TikTok.
And if you could choose any pet to have in the world, what pet would it be and why?
I would say chimpanzee. I've always been fascinated with them as a child, and I think it's kind of cool that you can teach them things. They're almost a lot like humans. Maybe I can teach one to make me some coffee. That'd be awesome.
Oh, and do you feel proud about the work you do with your students?
Absolutely. I mean, I never really thought of being a teacher years ago. I actually have a forensic background. So I kind of got into teaching with a layoff and was able to go to school and whatnot. And so I did forensics and then got laid off again. So I decided to give teaching a try, and it's definitely the best decision that I've made.
Oh, and do you think your students enjoy the things you're teaching them?
I think they do. I'm a fun teacher. I mean, maybe they were up late watching TikToks too, or playing a video game up late. Maybe they're just a little too tired. So, but for the most part, I think that they do enjoy my teaching.
Mm-hmm. Also, one last question. When you go home, do you feel like you gave your students good and great knowledge?
Almost definitely, especially science applies to a lot of what we are going through today, especially with the COVID and stuff. So I'm able to give them some great knowledge to understand what's going on currently with the pandemic.
Thank you so much for lending us your time to answer these questions. I hope you have a good day.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
Well, that's it for today's Baxter Bulletin News. Let's recite the Baxter Creed. I'm an intelligent and assertive student. My destiny is in my hands. I will overcome all obstacles which stand in my way. The decisions I make today will affect the rest of my life. I will have respect for myself and others. I will also set a good example for my peers. Education is my ticket to success. I will achieve my goals. I am a Baxter Junior High student. Here at Baxter, we show pride, we are positive, we show respect, we have integrity, we are determined and exemplary. Take your education to the next level. Thanks for tuning in with us. Dare to be a bulldog.
P-R-I-E-D, positive respect and integrity. At Baxter, we're determined and exemplary. P-R-I-E-D, pride! Woof woof, wow!
Robotics workshop September 18th from 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.
Free pizza!
Sweet inside. October 4th. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance.
And we're gonna ask.
Around they always make my day better.
Do you think that your students are having fun in class?
Hey Bulldogs, welcome back to Baxter Bulletin. My name is Anson.
My name is.
Here's some tips to help you for finals. To begin with, try to sleep early these days to get a good night's breakfast.
Get a good night's breakfast? That's good.
We've got a special treat for you in sports this week. Our cheerleaders and diamond dancers performed amazingly at the December Salamander.